Hi, hello, this is Andy from ACLLC. Today is November 20, 2025. And today I would like to share about narcissism and how not to be one. First, let's define what a narcissist is. A narcissist is someone with a pervasive pattern of grandiosity, need for admiration, and lack of empathy. The most common characteristics: 1. Inflated ego, same as God complex, lack of empathy, or what we call inconsiderate behavior. 3. Need for attention or validation seeking. 4. Has few boundaries or disrespectful of boundaries. And the 5th one has repressed insecurities. So the term was derived from the Roman poet Ovid's story of Narcissus in the 1st century. Narcissus was a beautiful young man who was cursed to fall in love with his own reflection in a pool of water, whom after his death from drowning turned into a flower named Narcissus. That's why I'm showing lots of flowers. Those flowers are narcissus. The term has evolved into a highly specialized psychoanalytic term that we now know. Note that we all have narcissistic characteristics and tendencies. And narcissism is not all bad. Especially if it's only minor or low levels. So now let's go to how not to be a narcissist, or rather, how not to be a full-blown narcissist. So I have 7 versions that I created. Then I asked AI to expound it 3 times. Then I updated it again. But I still kept the 7 how to not be a full-blown narcissist. Okay, so I have 7. To avoid narcissistic behaviors and cultivate healthier relationships with others, consider these interpretations and practical steps based on the provided framework, the 7 points. Okay. So anyway, number 1, do not act low. For short, do not act low. It means you have to maintain your high standard of behavior, morality, and self-respect. Never lower your standards, compromise your integrity, or dishonor your name just because you are tempted or you crave acceptance from in crowd, you lose your control or your temper. Another example is don't fall into the wrong crowd and imitate their behavior because everybody does it. So maintain your standard. Don't go low. Never put it down. Also, an important part here is instead of fishing for compliments, practice healthy confidence and self-acceptance. Acknowledge your strengths without needing constant external validation. Focus on authentic humility, which means recognizing your value while also appreciating the value of others. So you have to have your self-control. Not because everybody's doing it that you have to do it. If you know it's wrong, don't do it. Number 2, learn to be grateful. Gratitude shifts focus away from what you lack or feel entitled to receive. Practice regular gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal or make a daily habit of listing 3 things you are thankful for. Acknowledge others' contributions. Verbally thank people for their help, kindness, or positive qualities. This trains your mind to see the world beyond your own needs. Number 3, develop a good conscience. A strong conscience involves an internal moral compass that guides ethical behavior independent of personal gain or personal approval. Engage in self-reflection. Regularly examine your actions and their impact on others. Take responsibility instead of blaming others or making excuses. Own your mistakes and their consequences. Number 4, do the right things always. And this is the hardest to do, doing the right thing. Moral behavior is about consistency, not just convenience. Adhere to ethical principles. Make decisions based on integrity, even if it is difficult, unpopular, or involves personal sacrifice. Cultivate integrity. Ensure your private actions align with your public values. Number 5, be considerate of others. Consideration is the antithesis of the self-centeredness inherent in narcissism. Practice active listening when someone is speaking. Focus on understanding their perspective and feelings rather than just waiting for your turn to talk. Empathize. Attempt to put yourself in others' shoes and imagine how your actions affect them. Validate their experiences and feelings. Number 6, fast from cruelty. Fasting from cruelty means actively abstaining from behaviors that cause harm, including emotional manipulation, verbal abuse, gaslighting, or indifference to suffering. Watch your language. Eliminate harsh criticism. put downs, and belittling comments. Choose kindness. Opt for gentleness and understanding in your interactions. Number 7, get out of many derangement syndromes and viruses, quote unquote. This point can be interpreted as addressing unhealthy thought patterns, cognitive distortions, and toxic influences that contribute to self-centeredness. Seek self-awareness. Identify your own unhealthy patterns of thinking or reacting. Professional help. If you recognize deep-seated narcissistic tendencies or other harmful syndromes, consider speaking with a mental health professional such as a therapist or counselor. They can provide guidance and support for healthier change. Okay, we're done. I would like to greet everyone an advance happy Thanksgiving, for I'm working Thanksgiving. I thank God for my life and every blessings. I'm thankful of the people who cares for America and the people. I hope and pray for DJT's more years and the continued peace in the world. Let's keep America a great place and the world a better place. Seems like I'm a living witness that Charlie Kirk didn't die in vain. More narcissus for you guys. They're so pretty.